fouled at the plate at strike one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly. The 0 leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location. You get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Justin Bohr comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. 0-1, here it comes. Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone.
Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it.
And the splitter's in there as he gets ahead here 1-2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Marcell Ozuna is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Tanaka sets his sights. 1-0 on its way. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But 2 in the inning. Standing in, Greg Bird. He'll start off the inning now against Edinson Volquez.
Greg Bird.
Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Wow, he made him look bad on that one. He was way off balance with that swing. Got him out front. It just looked ugly.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he'll take a look at ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. You got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner, but foul. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. So striding forward now, Starlin Castro. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs and then you go back and shut them down.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt.
He's out.
And the throw to first ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down. Stepping in, Derek Dietrich. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Derek Dietrich.
Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. A called strike over the outside part of the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and he's retired, one away.
Batting seventh, catcher JT Realmuto.
So stepping in, JT Realmuto. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a high strike there, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2. One out, nobody on. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are two away now.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Here's Echeverria now as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Chase. A great shot there of the Blue Waters and long sandy stretches of Miami Beach. Back now for the top of the third inning on MLB Network. Here's Chase Headley. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now.
Count is 1-2.
And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away. Digging in, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Stepping in now, Masahiro Tanaka, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Stepping up now, Edinson Volquez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Volquez.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
The batter, number 9.
Here's D. Gordon now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Christian Yelich.
Striding in once again, Christian Yelich. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Up next for the Yankees, left fielder Brett Gardner.
Digging in to try it again, Brett Gardner. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hot shot on the ground to short. Echeverria dives. What a play. In time.
Now batting, catcher Gary Sanchez.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at bat. It's 0-1.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging the bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating it.
There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Off the sculpture. It's a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Yankees are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
The first baseman, Greg Bird.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now as it's on the ground toward the hole, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Well, that's a first pitch single. Maybe they got to get a little more aggressive. He's dominated them early in counts and throughout the whole game. Maybe they've changed their game plan. We'll see. Are they going to be aggressive or continue to be passive?
Standing in now, Didi Gregorius. And this one gets away. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
From the belt, the pitch. 2-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Slice down the left side, but foul. Here comes the payoff pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't
14,
like their chances there.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 0-1 delivery. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Ready with the 0-2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. The Yankees claw back a bit thanks to the home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Marlins 2. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that.
The count's 1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Justin Bohr.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game.
And summer's almost here. The temperatures are heating up. The kids are out of school. What better way to spend those summer nights than here at the ballpark with a 6 or 10 game mini.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. The pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now another 0-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top 2 speeds thus far. Now batting, Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tanaka into his motion. First pitch on its way. Ball line fouled as that'll get over the Marlins dugout. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gardner racing back. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Miami. Here's Chase Headley. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Chase Headley.
Into the windup and the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing in this game, so you got to make an adjustment. You got to start taking pitches and maybe working the pitcher a little bit more if it's not working, being aggressive.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
The count is 1-2.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 pitch now to Headley. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't
99.
walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. In the air to right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The pitcher, number
Stepping
19.
in and ready for another shot. Masahiro Tanaka comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate. And he's doing that in this game.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
On the ground to the left side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Well, that's an exciting moment for the American League pitcher. Look, he plays in a different league where the pitcher doesn't get the hit. Now he comes to enter the game and gets a base hit. That's a cool thing.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Ellsbury waiting on the 1-0. Chopped at the plate, but it gets foul. One and one. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One hit, one left. Home half of the fifth coming up. The Marlins lead this one 2-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Derek Dietrich. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. High pop-up. Bird is going to get there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, J.T. Realmuto.
Ready for another chance? J.T. Realmuto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Line to the right side, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
The batter number 3, shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
Here's Echeverria now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This now is 1-2-3 inning. He sure does make it 14 in a row set down now, carving him up as the side is retired. Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The left fielder, number 11. Brett
Some action out in the
Gardner.
bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here it comes. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low apparently.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, The more the hitters have seen you, this is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Slow little roller to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 33, Greg Bird.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Drilled to the left side. And the throw is in time, and that will end the inning in style. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Striding in once again, Edinson Volquez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Edinson Volquez.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. The pitch. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
The batter.
Ready for another shot now. D. Gordon. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. A called strike over the outside corner.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Starlin Castro comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are two away now.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in to try it again. Chase Headley. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A tough sinker on the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Realmuto gathers, and that ends the inning. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we. Giancarlo Stanton now comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Started that swing a bit too early.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's another 2-2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Another 2-2 offering. And he just misses with a curveball.
Well, now they wait to work the count. This is a long AB, but if they wanted to have any shot at him, you need to have these kind of at-bats early in the game.
And that misses. Ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Ready once again, Justin Bour, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And he lays off there 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Stanton is on his way home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's now 3-1.
Well, that base hit right there gives them two-run cushion. When you have a two-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Marcell Ozuna stands in as he looks at ball one here. A runner at second, nobody out. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Bohr rounds the corner and is headed home. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a three-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
In now, Derek Dietrich. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. And that's in there, base hit. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were two outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Here comes Yankee manager Joe Girardi on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. JT Realmuto is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
2-0 count and the pitch. 3-0 now.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
And that's in there, 3-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Castro's got it. Throw will get him at first for out number 1, but on the play, another run will come in to score. Ready for another chance? Adeiny Echeverria. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. Flips it underhand. And not in time as the run scores.
Man, he's out there trying to throw strikes and give his guys a chance to come back and maybe win this thing. But that wild pitch and the insurance run it allows to score certainly aren't helping matters in the slightest.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And he will make the play. 2 away now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Digging in once again, Edinson Volquez. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Chapman ready, the 1-1. Swinging a soft liner, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
He is having a terrific game, pitching well enough to get back to the plate again, and this time he delivers with a base hit.
Baseman, D. Gordon.
Here's D. Gordon now.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
He'll send it on to Castro at second, and the inning is over. Another. Here's Big Judge. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Now the pitch. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Matt Holliday will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Chapman, number 17, Matt Holliday.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Oh, he hits a little dying quail behind the infielder. I tell you what, he couldn't have thrown that ball any better. Talk about placement. That was perfect.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, they've been struggling at the dish all game long, so stringing 2 hits back-to-back, one of them for extras, is a sign that they've got some life in them. We'll see if they can cash in here.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to do it here for Edinson Volquez. Junichi Tazawa gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Here's Brett Gardner now. And here's a ball hit in the air. Realmuto waits on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick. Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now sure would be a good time.
Swing and a miss, 1-1.
He's got a good fastball, Matt, and you can clearly see this situation. He's in a little bit of a jam, but he's going right to his bread and butter. Here comes my heater. I dare you to hit it.
And this is fouled straight back. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Yanks strand a pair. The Luis Sessa is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. In is Christian Yelich. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Center fielder, Christian Yelich.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit.
Well, he's down the count. He knew he wasn't going to get much to hit. Did a nice job staying with that ball, just shooting it through the hole the other way.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Here it comes on 0-2. A little bouncer. Another 0-2 coming. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Justin Bour, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. He's set. Here's the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's a tough one right there. If that ball's at somebody, probably a double play. But as a result, it's one of those seeing eye singles. Just found the hole.
Marcell Ozuna is in. From the belt, kicks and deals. Up top, it's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Marlin. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the ninth.
Now batting.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That ball's way out of the zone. He's got to set the side slower. You're looking fastball. I like that, but make him get the ball down. They'll never catch up to it up there.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled back. One out, nobody on. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
The batter, number 14.
Here's Starlin Castro. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
And he swings and misses. A good pitch there, and the Yankees are down to their final strike now. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Drilled on the ground to short. Echeverria has it. Throw to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Marlins move to 1-0 on the young season. Masahiro Tanaka struggled and gets the loss after